Is this the graduating class that boasts 34 college graduates earning your associate degrees from National State Community College just this past week? Yes, sir. How do you get your college degree before your high school diploma? We'll get to that. Is this the graduating class that boasts a 100% success rate, with every single one of its students either continuing their higher education, entering the military, or getting a job? Getting a job. Getting a job. All right, I think I'm in the right place. To the members of the Board of Education, the faculty, staff, and administration of the Metro Nashville Public Schools, and especially my colleague, friend, and brother in the work, Principal Roderick Manning. To my former colleagues from National State Community College, several of whom worked with me to turn the vision of the early college high school into a reality. To the family and the loved ones of all of our graduates here this evening, who have supported them all along the way, also through the most difficult and in some cases the most tragic of circumstances. To my parents, my mother is here to celebrate with you all. I said something about a graduation and a cap and gown, and she's like, I have to come. But she's here to celebrate with you all. My father and my stepmother both came by to wish me and to wish all of you well. And most especially, to the inaugural graduating class of the Metro Nashville Public Schools Early College High School. This group of extraordinary young people and true pioneers who have accomplished more than many people thought possible. I bring you greetings from the great state of Connecticut and from my college, Gateway Community College in New Haven. It is truly, and I truly, truly mean it, it is a privilege and a pleasure to join you this evening. A privilege because you could have had anyone to be your commencement speaker this evening. And a pleasure because I get to see the fulfillment of a goal and a vision that started a long time ago, and to get to see all that work pay off. I promise not to hold you a long time because graduations are all about the walk, not all about the talk. But allow me, indulge me to share a few words of pride and encouragement. My message to this graduating class: impossible is no longer a word for you. Graduates, the story of your celebration tonight begins years before the early college opened its doors. While you were still in elementary school, some visionary educators at Metro Nashville Schools and Nashville State dreamed of creating a new kind of high school where students from across the city would have the opportunity to earn their high school diploma and their college degree at the same time. But the dreams of a few people were not enough. There were some, who doubted whether the schools and the college, with our bureaucracies, could come together to make it happen. There were people who doubted if we could get the money and the facilities and the people in place to make it happen. There were people who doubted whether the cost of forming a new high school was worth it. And if I can be honest with you all for just a minute, there were people who doubted you. They doubted your ability. They doubted your maturity. They doubted whether you could handle a full college course load. They doubted whether you would finish what you started. So graduates, the first lesson that I take from your story is that sometimes you just have to step out and do what other people believe is impossible. You have to be willing to take the risk to do what is right and what is good, even when there are people who don't believe. And some of them just can't believe that it can be done. Despite the doubts, despite the doubters, there were people who did believe in you, who put in the work to create the early college and to support you through your time in high school. Your principal, your faculty, your staff, the faculty, the advisors at National State, President Jackson, your families, your parents, and especially them who have to make some extra effort to get you to school day in and day out, to support you in ways that parents of other high school students at other high schools didn't have to worry about. They did that for you. So graduates, the second lesson that I take from your story is that to do the impossible, you have to surround yourself with people who are willing to do the impossible with you. You cannot afford to follow people who have no vision, no work ethic, no goals, no care for their future or yours. Surround yourself with people who care enough to be honest with you, who will inspire you, who will encourage you, who will mentor you, and show you how to be successful. Once you entered the early college, you were challenged at every step and in every way. Not only did you have to deal with going to a new school, you left 8th grade and came to 9th grade, you had to deal with going to a new school. Your teachers, the schools, the college, all of us were figuring it out in some ways as we went along the way. Besides all the normal things that high school students have to deal with, you have to work through and work out all the kinks in this new adventure. And then, just as you were getting near the end of your sophomore year, the pandemic hit. And by the beginning of your junior year, you were challenged to begin your college careers as high school students in a way that no one has ever experienced before you. But you all decided that you were going to do what was necessary to succeed. Day after day, week after week, month after month, you put in the time, you put in the work, you put in the sweat and the tears, and then you did the impossible. So graduates, the third lesson that I take away from your story is that accomplishing the impossible depends on understanding the difference between try and do. The difference between I can and I will. All of you, every single one of you, are talented, capable, amazing young people. Can was never an issue. But now you have an understanding of what happens when you truly commit yourself to something. There is nothing that you cannot do. The fourth and final lesson that I take from your story is the power of a supportive community. Make no mistake, no one does anything important alone. And it took a whole lot of support from your high school, the college, your families, and your community to bring you to this day. Your parents and step-parents, your grandparents, might have been neighbors, people you know, and a whole lot of people you never even met. They surrounded you with their commitment, with their resources, with their time, with their work, and with their will. Not their can, but their will. As you go on and achieve your success, be sure to thank those people who supported you. And make sure that you find a way to be part of a community of support for someone else who needs you. You are not too young to make a difference. Take service seriously. Nelson Mandela, the great South African civil rights, anti-apartheid leader, and the first black president of South Africa, once said, "It always seems impossible until it's done." Early college class of 2022, you don't need to dream of accomplishing the impossible. You are the living, breathing evidence and testimony of impossible dreams fulfilled. Impossible is no longer a word for you. Graduates, our hopes and our dreams go with you, and I am pretty sure that they are in the best of hands. Make sure that you enjoy today. Enjoy it today, enjoy it tomorrow, enjoy it for a long time. And never, ever, ever forget how incredibly proud we are of all of you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Brown. Again, this journey started 4 years ago. And Dr. Brown played a pivotal role in that. I'm going to share something with you guys that you don't know. When you were ninth graders, I asked Dr. Brown, would he speak when this class graduated? Here we are 4 years later. He kept his word. He's a man of his word. Dr. Brown flew in from Connecticut, a long way from Tennessee, but to be here and speak. So thank you again, Dr. Brown. Now to present our graduating class, Ms. Abigail Tyler. The records of these students have been duly examined and found to be in compliance with rules and regulations as set forth by the Tennessee Department of Education and with the policies of the Metro Nashville Public School System. I am proud to recommend the class of 2022 of Early College High School for graduation. I certify that each graduate has completed all the requirements necessary to receive a high school diploma with all the rights, responsibilities, and privileges bestowed upon each graduate.
On behalf of the Metropolitan National Board of Education, it is my honor to certify this graduation process and awarding of high school diplomas to the 2022 graduates of Early College High School. I further attest the students receiving these diplomas tonight have met or exceeded all graduation requirement mandated by Metro Nashville Public Schools and the state of Tennessee Department of Education. The Board of Education congratulates the students and their family members. It has been an honor to have you in our schools, and we wish each of you the best in your future endeavors. Y'all ready? One more time for the sake of the crowd. Y'all ready?
First row, please rise. Miriam Alcantar. Obaid Ashari. Eden Che. Tanaya Collins. John Cordwell III. Ace Crawford. Joseph Crawley. Allison Denny. Catherine Donis. Brianna Doss. Gabriel Dunn. Paul Elliott. The next row may rise. Reminder to our graduates, remain standing until your whole row is complete. Natalie Fonseca. Prince William Ford III. Jayla Foster. Deja Garner. Ruth Giblin. Kamaya Hislip. Ernesto Hernandez Alvarez. Noah Hicks. Emmanuel Itadero. Zaire Jenkins. Avion Johnson. The next row may move forward. Candace Jones. Janae Lawrence. Shadora Lundy. Haley Matthews. Zuhaira Muhammad. Tulani Moya. Jaden Phillips. Savannah Price. Alyssa Roper. Victoria Roper. The next row may proceed. Zaya Rudolph. Adina Schumann. Haja Silvani. Lyric Smith. Michaela Smith. Selena Snyder. Samara Stewart. Andrew Tumaway.
Okay, let's give these young scholars a round of applause. At this time, I need our scholars to move your tassels from right to left. You are now forever connected to the inaugural class of Early College High School. Congratulations.